So I've got with me today Cheryl Hogger. Now you've joined us recently, and you're head of, I think, learning and people development.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So we've got, was it about 90 people now?
Yeah, just around 90. Yeah, we're currently recruiting another 9.
Another 9. So it's a growing area. It's growing.
A real growth area at the moment for us. Yeah, I'm kept very busy with our people.
Good. Well, let's talk about the people then. So, I've always been a big player on the careers. So do you want to just give us a little idea of what the career journey is for people who come and work for our business?
Yeah, so since I joined in January, part of our mission is the careers, not jobs. And we want the longevity of people's careers to fully fulfill throughout the jobs and roles they do within the business. So we look at where they are through our one-to-one sessions and our support sessions with line managers, what training they will need technically for the roles, but also for their own professional development and their career development within themselves. So there's things going on at the moment. Today we are launching our growth initiative. That's for our aspiring leaders and our operational managers. We've got some coaching and mentoring going on for the future. So we're just seeing who the best coach and mentor trainers are at the moment what's out there in the market, and then we're going to look at bringing those in for anybody that works within the group on any coaching, mentoring, demonstrating, presenting. We've got a team of actors coming in next week.
Actors?
Actors, yes.
Actors, wow.
So they show for presentation skills.
Right.
So they act out scenarios for presenting and pass those skills on to people so that then when they go out into the field and do the presentations, they can use that theatrical experience. We also look at a lot of the technical qualifications such as CIPS, which is the Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supply, so that people that work on our procurement and our frameworks, they can really understand that supply chain and that procurement systems. Entry level, we've got 9 apprentices currently in the business.
9, okay.
That we hope to grow right through their careers from entry level apprenticeships to the graduate schemes. So really busy at the moment with people.
Okay, so it was always my view that we should not offer jobs to people but offer careers. And since you've joined us, is that a refreshing approach, would you say?
It's a really refreshing approach. Yeah, I think we'll see the impact of that once this all gets underway, and we'll be able to track our retentions, which our retention on staff is really high at the moment. We'll be able to track all our equality, diversity and inclusion numbers, and produce some really solid information on our annual reports, which I think is a real growth area for all businesses and organisations at the moment. They're realising tapping in and upskilling their staff keeps their staff retained, and also it keeps the staff happy and well within the business, and they stay. Okay,
well you mentioned diversity there. So we work predominantly in the construction sector. How do we sort of fare on, say, male to female or young and old?
We're doing really well at the moment against the construction sector. So we're something like 30% of our staff population at the moment is female, which is a real benchmark against construction. It's something like around 3%, but the stats are always conclusive with construction. However, for us at 30%, that's a really high figure for us. And also our young people, or our demographic of our age group, again, something like 60% of our staff are below 35.
Wow.
So as our staff get older, they grow with us, and that's the intention, to keep the business thriving and growing.
It's quite interesting because the stat I read recently is 80% of the people who work in construction are within 10 years of their retirement age. So, our investment has always been about bringing young people in, and I would urge any organisations who work in construction and built environment to do the same. If we can bring the youth into our sector, then they will stay with us, and they'll bring those new ideas, new ways of working, and hopefully sort of take our business forward. So that's
I'd agree with that, and they're really dynamic sometimes with their approaches. It's where we've been employed for a while, or we're older or more experienced, we don't sometimes see that new vision of what youth can bring. So part of my plan this year is to be going out visiting all the academies, to be visiting the local colleges, to be engaging with careers support people within those academies, and externally, so that they know that we're here in Hull and they can come to us from an early age and start that career path with us.
Oh, well, that's brilliant. Final piece in culture. Obviously, we've got, we've invested heavily in our facilities. We've got our own sort of subsidised offering to help people with in terms of their meals, in terms of breakfast and lunches. We've helped people with cost of living, which has been really important for the people at the early part of their careers. Would you, just how do you feel the culture, and what's the work you're doing on the culture side?
I think the culture here is one of the reasons I joined the group. When I first started coming in to visit the group and talk to people within the group, I realised this real team family ethic that seems to run through everybody. It kind of underpins what we do here. So we work collaboratively across each business within the group, where people will always look to help you. We have fun things such as the Feel Good Games coming up, where we're encouraged if we want to join teams, if we want to bring out our competitive side, or if we just want to join in and be a helper that day or just work on the events. We have a full event schedule, which from go-karting to chess clubs, so everybody, whatever their passion, can put forward ideas to what we can do as the next team event. There's a bit of a competition going on at the moment with our hot steppers, which is part of our 55 Rewards Club. We get little discounts for several department stores. There's quite a few discounts on there, percentages off, but then also there's a daily target of 3,500 steps to hit. If you hit that consistently, there's a little pot at the end of the week, and if you're in the top 10 hot steppers, a little bit of that cash pot goes into your own account, and then you're able to save that up for the year and use it with discount off something else. But it's not sometimes the monetary aspect of that, it's the competitive aspect, you know what I mean? And it gets people talking, it gets those conversations. Around breakfast, we've just employed a new chef, and she's doing really well. The feedback from that is it's really nice to come to work, have a healthy subsidised meal, and kind of just sit down, unwind, chat about your day. It just sets you off for a good day. So we're not getting people to do full-on exercise, but it's just that engagement with each other across the businesses, talking about what's going on. That collaborative approach really comes through. Again, meal times, lunch times, we've got subsidised meals at lunchtime. What else have we got going on at the moment?
Well, everybody gets the birthday off.
Oh, everybody gets the birthday off, yeah. We're encouraged.
Tomorrow, because that's my birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday for tomorrow. I better bring some sweet things in on Friday. So we get our birthdays off. We're encouraged. Like at Easter, we had the Easter egg hunts and things like that. It just creates that culture of that working together, and that's right from the top. Right from the board of directors all the way through the company. If somebody's got an idea that they want to bring to the table, they're encouraged straight away to do that. First day, you're invited to join a WhatsApp group. I mean, just this week, we've had a new starter in one of the departments, and he's already joined the football team, because we wouldn't have known that his passion was football, but he just heard it being talked about. And so we've got a charity football game going on this week, and he's going into that team this week. So one of his passions is football. So that's really nice to know, because that'll really involve him with the wider teams and not just the team that he's working in. Okay,
that's great. I mean, the culture is extremely important to us. All businesses, and definitely our business is successful because of the people who work here. What we do and how we do it is driven by our people. So that's great. So, well, brilliant. So thanks a lot for giving us a little bit of an insight, Cheryl.
No problem. Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Certainly will. Thank you.
Thank you.